Switchblade to a single in the midnight. Think twice about the motherfucking quick knock. Switchblade suicide with the wrist slice. Closed eyes won't rise when the sun's bright. Switchblade serenading in the moonlight. Holler to the fucking sky cause the moon bright. You know they say when the stars in my eyes better go running high. There be no one alive when the union arrives. And street lights shining, you know my time's arriving. Out when it's dark cause we midnight vibing. Midnight driving, cruising by flying. Living so fast, never think about dying. Pose up in the dark and we hang out with the Batman. Scars on my knuckles cause we fucking with the wolf gang. Switchblade shining, night bright whining. Stars in my eyes when the moonlight shines in. Murder rap on my first track. Killing shit cause I've been begging. Suicide on the second, I don't care. Just accept it, knife swipe and you're doomed. Switchblade coming soon. Chill satisfied when we holler to the fucking moon. Still shut bright lights spot. Make it eyes one shut down slice with the right swat. Blood on my fist, knife test on my wrist. Moonshine on the blade, just cruising through the mist. Middle of the midnight. Think twice about the motherfucking quick knock. Switchblade suicide with the wrist slice. Closed eyes won't rise when the sun's bright. Switchblade serenading in the moonlight. Holler to the fucking sky cause the moon bright. You know they say when the stars in my eyes better go running high. There be no one alive when the union arrives. And a little bit of midnight. Think twice about the motherfucking quick knock. Switchblade suicide with the wrist slice. Closed eyes won't rise when the sun's bright. Switchblade serenading in the moonlight.
Please stir up your chamber pressure nominal.
Starship vehicle, tower clear, we're into pitchover. Propulsion reports first stage engines nominal. What a sight from the ground cameras at Starbase. We're flying at twice the thrust of the Saturn V heading to space.
Acquisition of signal, Corpus Christi.
We're throttled down and throttled back up. Going through the period of maximum aerodynamic pressure. As the velocity increases, the density of the atmosphere is decreasing.
Max Q.
Lessening stress on the vehicle. The call out, max Q now. Continuing to watch the first stage as we head down range. 100 seconds into flight. Our next major activity is going to be shutdown of the first stage. Houston Tracking Station now acquiring the vehicle. With shutdown, we will get separation of Starship from Super Heavy and ignition of the Starship engines. When Starship separates, we light up 6 engines in a staggered sequence. If all goes well, those 6 engines will burn for almost 6.5 minutes. Onboard view from Starship. And there's views of the Raptor engines on the second stage.
What's up, everybody? This is the Crowded Room podcast with Alex and Jer. We got Elon Musk rocket ship
We were
footage.
checking out this launch here. Clearly, you guys know it didn't turn out too well. But,
Yeah,
this
and
video footage is pretty interesting. I don't know if they really anticipated on this thing doing too well or not. But apparently they consider it a win. Like they got a lot of good data out of it.
yeah, exactly. Man, look how fast it was going though, like over 2,000 kilometers an hour.
Right. I think it was actually designed to land upright, like save the. Like most rockets are designed to just destroy themselves and land in the ocean.
Yeah.
But I don't know. Yeah, that was interesting as hell. So that was supposed to happen last week, and then it got postponed, and they just did it this morning. All of a sudden, everything blew up.
Probably waiting for the right weather or
Right.
something like that. Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah, there was some like
anyways.
frozen fuel lines or something before that held them
Right.
up. But, yeah.
Welcome back, everyone.
It's 420.
420 again. Another Crowded Room podcast with Alex and Jer.
Yeah,
I think
buddy.
this is one excuse where we can actually try to smoke weed. I don't know if that's I don't know if that's a big accomplishment or not, but in the wake of Elon's tragedy here,
You know, if you are a longtime watcher
Yeah.
or listener to our podcast, you know that we used to smoke weed on the podcast all the time. But
that's right. And if you want
Not
to
so
watch
much
our
these
old
days.
stuff, you go ahead and there's a link to the old page that we were running off of for our previous 39 episodes.
absolutely
The first few, I can't even imagine going back and watching them.
cringy.
Oh, we should probably. I think we're gonna one at a time post them on our page here. That it's embarrassing to think of going back and watch it, where we just we
Yeah.
would kind of like have nothing planned and go into it blind. But it was interesting if you want to watch the evolution of Crowded Room podcasts here.
Almost didn't want to tell our new viewers about the old page, but you know, eventually
Right.
someone's gonna ask, like, "Where's all the episodes before 40?
Yeah. Well, that's
Where's
just
the
it.
Kyle G episode?"
If we really wanted to do that, we should have just started back at episode 1, right?
Yeah. There's a spot on our YouTube page labeled podcast, and if you go there, there's like a playlist of all the old episodes.
Of everything. I don't know if that's audio only or what, but anyways, what do we got on the bill here for today?
So today I have written down 420 blunts.
Yeah.
We got Elon Musk rocket. We got Warren Buffett. We got a bunch of bills that we need to fight against
for
in
Canadian Parliament. and
Yeah,
stuff,
yeah,
right?
shit that we got to fight against. We got Hunter Biden, whistleblower. We got, all sorts of stuff. Fox versus Dominion. We'll get to all that. Lebanese people holding bank tellers hostage in order to withdraw their funds.
So
We
tell
have
me,
a video of that. We'll get to that later. though.
that's the first I think I've heard that one. Tell me what went on there.
All right, you don't have to wait. We'll get to it now.
That one interests me.
Yeah, so I came across a video of these people holding these bank tellers up with guns and stuff in Lebanon because they won't give them their money. Like,
So
they,
what,
they
they-
won't allow them to pull their money out.
Apparently, they won't let you take all your money out here either. Like, if you have hundreds of thousands of dollars, you can't just go withdraw it all.
They're just trying to take money. Like, the bank is failing, so they're trying to get as much money out as possible, right? But, yeah.
Right.
I see what you mean. If you have a lot of money to pull out, you have to, like, make an appointment to pull it out here.
Yeah.
Like, you can't just go there and pull it out. Fair enough.
They don't have your money anymore. They invested it, right?
So there must be some sort of crisis going on in Lebanon, though. So people are like
yeah.
taking extreme measures.
Yeah, no, that's the same shit that happened. Well, not the exact same stuff, but the same concept that happened in Silicon Valley last month, probably. But everyone wants their money out. All of a sudden, the bank doesn't have business anymore.
Absolutely.
It's kind of it's weird how they can allow that legally, that they can take your money that you gave them and give it to someone else.
Yep. And so that's the world we live in, right?
Right.
It's crazy.
Right. So that's Lebanon, you said?
That's Lebanon.
I wonder how
and
strong of a country that is in the first place.
fair enough.
Like, I don't know.
I really don't know much about Lebanon.
No, but yeah, that rocket was pretty crazy.
Yeah, that
It's
rocket was
one
when
small
it blew
step
up. That
for
looked really
man,
cool.
right? Yeah,
So
millions of dollars. We call it breaking an egg to make an omelet, but that was
Yeah.
millions of dollars gone there.
yeah. Another thing Elon Musk did was troll the CBC. With
That was this week. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
He-
So he trolled the CBC. It's a little inaccurate, but it's pretty funny that he went to 69%.
Yeah.
So I
So-
guess it was at 70, and they complained that no, we're lower than 70.
So you guys have seen all sorts of like warning labels for COVID misinformation and all that stuff. So now Twitter has a thing where they let you know like what media sources are funded by governments. So
Right.
CBC, they had it as 70% funded, government funded, and then there was a post made like, "Oh, we're under 70%." So Elon, he goes, "There, I fixed it," and it's at 69%.
Okay. Yeah. I don't know. I honestly hadn't even heard that, so I'm glad that you came up with that. Happy 420 left.
Happy 420. If you're watching,
yeah, I hope
light
you
up a
guys are.
doobie.
I hope you
Hit the
guys are
bomb.
smoking with us.
Yeah, we don't do this often. This is
This is a weird one.
It's not very often that the podcast lands on 420. So.
Right? Yeah. I had a quiet ass week though. I got a lot done at my place.
Yeah, you're setting up for the baby.
I have a baby coming. That's one thing people might not know. Yeah, I did a gender reveal last week,
and
it's a girl. Ooh. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, that's enough.
Thank you. Yeah, thank you. Left and right. Girl born at the end of July. That was a hard one to say. Blah, 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 blah. We should smoke more often.
Yeah, I think Alex needs another hoot. So any names in mind or what?
No. So my girlfriend wants to name it Alex, and I think that's a little conceited. I don't know. People aren't going to ask if I named the
I think
kid
she
after
said
that,
Alexandria or like Alexa or something, didn't she? She was a female version of Alex. You guys would end up calling her Alex,
That's a compromise. We'll see. But yeah, no idea on
That's
a name.
not so bad.
Not so bad. Really interesting. It's like you name your dog, who cares? It's like Scrappy or something like that. Like when you name your kids, you're going to have to like explain this to someone in the future, like why you named them this. So it's a little different.
Can we get the chat popped up somewhere?
Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah. There we go.
Let's see here. Oh, Cypher. Hey, sorry guys. Cypher, let's go. What's good? Can't remember the name.
What? Oh, there we go. Yeah, thumbs up if you think we should name it Alex.
Hey.
Right. It's gonna be interesting. I grew up as an only child, no daughters or no sisters or anything like that, so I have no clue what to do with a daughter. Right. But
I think most parents don't, man. You know, we always think that our parents had something figured out. It's like no.
No.
Yeah, most pregnancies are unplanned, I think.
Yeah, so that's going to be an adventure for the summer for sure.
Yep.
But yeah, other than that, I've got like a baby room to paint. I've got like so much house maintenance to do now that spring's gone. Yeah.
So, in other news,
what's the other news?
Buffet, as you called him earlier.
Mr. Buffet, yeah.
Mr. Buffet himself.
I hadn't heard anything about this one either. You got to tell me.
Yes, so we got a video.
You're digging deep into the news to find these articles.
I actually didn't dig deep at all. Right? I didn't deep. Yeah, no, I literally scanned through headlines and found things that caught my eye. Actually, no. With this one, I actually came across a video. I got it.
For what?
Yeah, right here. Check this out.
Buffett's response was when he was asked why he sold almost his entire stake in Taiwan Semiconductor in an interview earlier today.
I do think that there is a danger there to some. I don't have any idea. There's actually a danger of seismic action. I mean, and where they're located, but that's a low probability, and they're smart people. But
I saw this live, and it struck me as odd because I don't think I've ever seen Buffett bounce around a question like that, let alone one asking him about what's behind his decision to sell billions of dollars worth of a company. Now stick with me. I was about to forget about this until this afternoon when I came across Senator Tuberville's latest trades and saw that he purchased put contracts on the same company that Warren Buffett was asked about selling, Taiwan Semiconductors. And if you don't know, put contracts are a way to bet against a company. Now this is a huge red flag because the company that we're talking about is Taiwan Semiconductor, the largest computer chip manufacturer in the world, and one of the main reasons why the US and China are threatening to go to war over Taiwan. The US has already signaled that if China did try to invade Taiwan, that they would literally blow up the semiconductor facilities on the island and move the engineers to the US rather than let China get its hands on the technology. So to cut to the point, I'm not trying to fearmonger, but when I see one of the best investors of all time abruptly selling billions in Taiwan Semiconductor stock and not giving a clear answer as to why,
Look at this. Taiwan likely to experience magnitude 7.0 or higher earthquake soon.
Earthquakes.
Watch how unusual
That's enough. Yeah. Okay.
was when you...
So my main takeaway to that is, holy fuck, how annoying is it when people put that
You
music?
hate that music,
Yeah,
eh?
it makes it so hard for me to concentrate.
That's how I know what type of...
personal... thing that I gotta
like when
deal
someone's
with.
like chewing with their mouth open.
Right. Yeah.
For me, it's like as soon as I hear that noise, I stick around because I'm like, okay, this is a conspiracy video.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Every yeah, me too.
Right. Yeah. No.
We'll get back to that.
For me, it's like, oh my god, I'm trying. Maybe that's like an ADD kind of thing for me because I'm just trying to pay attention. But holy fuck, that was hard. So explain it to me a little clearer. Then he's selling off his Taiwanese stock.
$3.5 billion worth of stock in Taiwan Semiconductor. They make like computer chips and stuff like that.
Okay. The way Warren Buffett invests is a lot of like studying management more than economics, right? Like
yeah.
He buys and sells due to like how business models are going.
Well, what a lot of people don't know is like, you know, you don't just like buy. I mean, you can just buy a stock and then wait to see what happens. But there's different ways to invest your money, and you can actually almost like betting on like a company or a stock to go down. Like you can put trades out like that, so you benefit. You make money off those trades, off those stocks going down.
Okay.
So what they're saying is Warren Buffett did that, and like 3.5 billion out of something is going to drop it. And then all of a sudden, that senator is talking about how he put basically like a trade on. He started a trade on that stock to assuming it was going to go down, like betting on that essentially. So he makes money off that stock going down, and yeah,
weird.
So and then also he mentioned there's going to be a seismic thing over there, right? Like
I've heard that on other things too, that people are predicting a Chinese earthquake.
Yeah, and then that news story there, it was just a headline. I didn't catch what
right
where it came from, but
I heard there was a New York earthquake too. Is that false news? I should say cap. Oh, there was that one lawyer this week. Did you see that?
No.
There was this black lawyer that said cap in court, like legitimately.
Oh
like,
my god.
He's like, that is fake news, or he didn't say fake news, but like that is not right, and he followed up not right by saying it's cap. And like there's a stenographer that has to like type this down and stuff.
Yeah. It's
in legit court. Yeah.
Jeez.
I know, that's a video out there. It's not very important to go find out.
What would you say if you were that judge?
This is just the first instance. Give it 30 years. That's going to be like normal vocabulary. Sir, my client was dead ass. He said he did not touch the lady.
Fuck, I thought someone was messaging me to tell me the sound wasn't working or something.
You gotta check.
I just kept getting message after message. I was like, holy shit, must be an emergency.
Okay, anyways.
So anyways, holy man, it's 420. Holy shit. So we got all sorts of bills going down in Canada that we need to reject.
You mean like legislation?
Yep. So like starting with like Bill C-10, 11. That's like the media censorship one.
Yeah.
And so like basically eliminates all alternative media sources. So
what's not an alternative media source then? Like,
well, that's just it. Like you and I would probably be considered an alternative media sourse because someone may come to us for their news by chance. And may take us seriously by chance.
But we're on YouTube. I think YouTube is the media source.
Yeah, well, they would have control over that, I would imagine.
Right.
So then there's Bill C-36, and that's like a hate speech bill that's basically going to be like Minority Report. They'll have the ability to you'll be taken to court for could be taken to court for things you haven't said yet.
That's interesting to see if that's going to go through.
Well, it's like
basically like completely Orwellian, right? You're not allowed to think a certain way around here, or else we're going to shoot you.
Yeah, and I think what's more important is who's proposing these bills. Like, why? Who's voting for these people that are proposing these bills? Like,
right?
Like,
same people who voted for Trudeau in the first place, right? Like, he's selling something to people, and it's pitiful now. You see him in the news today, or that wasn't even today. That was earlier this week when he was talking about Pierre. Oh
yeah, we got a video of that.
We got a video of that. Should we cut to that real quick?
That'd be awesome. The one on Instagram.
Are you good? This is the Twitter.
Yeah, that one here.
Let's give this a shot.
Media organizations, journalists who are working hard to keep Canadians informed and support our democracy. Sometimes hear about liberal bias in the media these days, how they're constantly letting our government off the hook for no good reason. Frankly, I think that's insulting. It's clear that they let us off the hook for a very good reason, because we paid them $600 million.
Right, that's an old clip. Go ahead and turn the volume off. But this one right here, where he's speaking, he actually it sounds very, very cowardly. Play the last like 20 seconds of this one. We don't need to put people through a whole 2 minutes. They got enough problems. Are you having a hard time doing math? There we go. 20 seconds.
Attack a foundational Canadian institution. The fact that he has to run to American billionaires.
He's just talking about
for support
Pierre.
To attack Canadians says a lot about Mr. Polyev and his values.
See that one, that face
that
there?
Was ridiculous, yeah.
And the way that he has nothing good to say about what he's doing. He needs to talk about what bad that you're doing.
Yeah, exactly. He can't address the fact that he just like wants more and more control over our lives every single day,
and that he's like disgusted that this control is slipping out of his fingers.
Exactly.
That it's haltering progress here. It's kind of sad, but we'll see. When there's supposed to be an election in April, and hey, I think honestly, I feel like people are sick and tired.
April next year? Hell yeah.
Of April next year, yeah. Or I couldn't even tell you.
Yeah, it should be. I think. Yep.
It's such a weird. Like, there's no limit to how many terms this guy can go. He can call an election whenever he wants.
Yeah.
And then our scheduled election should be next year sometime, I'm pretty sure, but you don't even know. Whereas in America, like, set your goddamn clocks. It's like WrestleMania. We know this is happening.
Hell yeah.
I don't know who's the contestant, but this motherfucking show is going to happen.
Yeah. While I do like that part of it, I don't like how like they kind of like put politicians against each other, like it's almost like a tournament. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
and then
yeah.
only like two people are
just
left.
like WrestleMania.
Yeah.
It's
fair enough. Yeah, like the Super Bowl or something.
And it's sad that we don't really have much like else to talk about. There's the Pierre guy, right? But he's not even like a formidable opponent against Trudeau.
You think so?
Anything. I don't really think so. No.
I think
he comes in and says the right stuff, but anybody could do that. It's
sure.
obvious what stuff you should say if you want to get
for sure.
X,
but
Y,
I think at
Z's
this
attention.
point, like, what else can he do? What else could he do?
What I mean is like we don't have the veteran kind of guy that should have the job, right? We still have Trudeau, who's like 40 something. What have you done in your life by 40 that means you can lead a country?
Is he 40? Damn.
Well, I don't know. Look at his face. He's handsome as shit. How old could he be?
Yeah.
Look that one up for us, Andrew. How old is Trudeau?
Face is very punchable.
Yeah. We got our goddamn resource here, Andrew.
Yeah. Young Andrew.
Well, let's take a vote here. What are we going to see it right here? I think he's 40.
1971.
I think he's 40 something low. If we were good at math, is there not? Just scroll down. There's got to be a fucking blatant number.
He's like 50.
Yeah. Age 51. Oh, I was off by 10 years. What did you say?
I said 50.
Oh, okay. That does not look like a 51-year-old dude to me.
Yeah.
That looks like he's been drinking fucking chromosomes and baby blood.
He's been drinking baby blood.
Adrenochrome. That's chromosomes.
We're going to get labeled for fake news now.
Yeah. I just said look like.
Allegedly.
Yeah, 51? Are you kidding me? Maybe. Maybe, I don't know.
Oh, well. Fuck that guy.
Fuck that guy?
Everyone who looks like that guy.
Yeah, that's real news. Fuck that guy.
Speaking of PG real news.
Oh, yeah. We're going to go on PG Real News.
Yeah, we got invited to be on a local podcast called PG Real News. That's our friends Luciano and Dom. So if you've seen episode 28 and 29, you know who they are. But you probably haven't, so go back and watch those. Yeah, it'll be a good time that Saturday night. There's going to be a live audience, apparently.
Okay, and what's the discussion? Have they told us they want us to join a discussion?
Yeah, they want to talk about those bills that I mentioned earlier.
Okay.
Oh, I actually
That's good
missed
to
one
know.
of those bills. The third one was Bill S-233, which is guaranteed basic income and social credit.
Okay.
Social credit system. So is that what you want?
I don't think it's a good thing. I think that takes away capitalism altogether, but I mean, it's going to solve other issues.
But the social credit score, what do you think about that?
It's already going on.
No?
Yeah, so just because it's not like federal and official, it's still like, if you get canceled on social media, that's a social credit score right there.
But that's different. You can still use transit. You can still use things like that everyone else uses.
Gotten federal for sure.
But exactly. So, I mean, like, yeah, we don't want to encourage that, I don't think, at all.
Right? But I mean, like, that Jared from Subway dude, he's suffering from a social credit system right now. He's not able to just ride the bus, I bet, without people being like,
I mean, but that's, you have to do
right?
something pretty extreme, whereas like, well, the government wants to do that to you if you like don't pay your taxes or like,
do
victimless
show,
crimes, like, yeah, or do this show and speak out against them. So isn't it so weird how like everything they propose just makes this place more and more like China?
Yeah.
And isn't it weird that China was like influencing our elections and got caught, and the liberals knew the whole time and did nothing?
Yeah.
It's almost like they were working together.
Yeah, careful, you're sounding a little
Sorry.
racist over there.
My tinfoil hat's across the room. I should be wearing that when I say those things.
But that's true. I think that it's little by little, like Joe Rogan says, there's a mountain of marbles, and every day there's just, you don't need this one though. You got so many marbles. One's okay, you won't miss it. And then over years, you're like, oh, where did all my marbles go?
Speaking of marbles, you know that guy Matt Walsh? He did that documentary, What is a Woman?
Yeah, he got hacked.
Did he?
He got hacked this week and lost his Twitter.
Oh, damn. Well, he went to do like a Q&A or something at this college, which I don't know why he would do that.
Oh, okay.
Colleges are crazy, like when it comes to that stuff. So, like, I guess like while he was doing it, someone like spread like threw a bunch of marbles, like 10,000 marbles down this like hallway or something. So like no one could get out that way. And all these protesters showed up and like all this shit went down and everyone went to leave the building. They couldn't go that way. They're like slipping on marbles. So they went the other way. And then over there was like all the protesters just to like get them as they came out there and like yell at them, berate them.
Get them? Yeah, what does get them mean?
Berate them, like, fuck you, why would you go to this, blah, blah, blah. Like, why would you support him? Like,
I've never been on the brunt of that, but I imagine like
crazy.
Unless they're shoving you around and stuff, can't you just keep on your way to your car and leave?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
It's just like that was their plan, though. They're waiting outside that door just to berate everyone. But so that was.
If that's
I
what
wasn't
you
even going to talk about that, but you said marbles.
Sorry about that one. That was my bad. What's next? What do you got there?
So the UN, there's a UN report that came out that's advocating the ability for minors to consent.
Okay, yeah. And they don't come out and say consent to sex with adults. But that's
relations between minors
implied,
and adults. Yeah, it's heavily implied. They basically want to say that like kids can consent,
and it's super underreported. Like, it's pretty normal to type something into Google and it doesn't come up if it's controversial like that. But it's very underreported in the news.
I'd say.
Right, but it's kind of because there isn't much of a story. They worded their article so that it doesn't actually sound like they're talking about sex with adults. They're just talking about consensual sex of minors.
And once again, you got to question who's putting these bills out, who's putting these reports out. Like,
who's putting these bills out?
We need to look into that. Like, fuck the report itself. People just focus on that, and it's like, oh, UN report. There's no face to that. It's like we need to like, who did this? Like, okay, we need to remove you from everything. You think weird. Like,
yeah. So the argument from the other side would probably be like, we don't need to waste police resources on 16-year-olds having sex with 16-year-olds because that could be consensually. In some states, probably not consensual or legal because they're underage. Now, you could argue that, yeah, that's a waste of police resources, but this is a slippery slope towards letting people have sex with minors and it being legal. If nothing else, just normalizing the idea of sexualizing kids.
But I think if that was the case,
thank you for that.
It's 420, everybody. Woo! Hold on, and with that,
that one really helped.
Yeah. I do that once an episode. If you haven't noticed,
those
a little brain fart once an episode, just lose my train of thought.
Yeah, it's a weird topic to bring up because nobody really wants to talk about kids having sex anyways.
Mm-hmm. Oh, what I was going to say is, you said 16-year-olds having sex with 16-year-olds. If that was the case and that's what they're worried about, they could have worded it much differently and just focused on that. But they worded it in a way that allows, that opens the door to much more than that.
But it also, like, that's what I was alluding to. It also kind of closes the door of news places to make an article about it because there isn't much of a story. They're just talking about consensual age, not it's not like the Man Love Boy Association that's saying we need to like normalize having sex with kids, right? It's just like one more little marble taken away. Like it's normalizing.
Don't get me started on marbles again, bro.
Yeah, it's normalizing the sexualization of kids, which I just don't like. One thing I did see today though is this lady went into a drag queen event and won the whole thing because she's an actual lady and the rest of them are guys that are dressing up as ladies.
Hell yeah.
People are like, that's not fair. Like, oh, well, I identify as a drag queen today. Like,
yeah,
leave me alone. I'm just winning.
In that world.
Right. So
it's just as fair as, like that guy winning the weightlifting competition in Alberta or that transgender female.
It makes you think how many times do we have to get laughed at, publicly ridiculed before anyone's like, do we stop this now?
Yeah,
but
100.
100 times.
100 times. That's the answer.
That's too many times for sure.
Or how about 787.6 million times?
Okay.
So Fox News
What about it?
They were in a court case with Dominion Voting Services, Dominion Voting something. Essentially, Fox News said that there was voter fraud, or claimed there was voter fraud going on.
And they had a lawsuit going.
And they had a big lawsuit going, and they settled out of court just like yesterday or the day before. And Fox had to pay them $787 million fucking dollars.
That was because they said there was voter fraud?
I guess so.
Okay.
That's what I believe. I don't know.
It was close to $1 billion, though, so you don't just hand that over for nothing.
Yeah, exactly. Well, look how much Alex Jones had to pay just for saying that. Like,
he doesn't have to pay that much, I don't think, but he's being asked to pay $1 billion.
Almost the same amount, yeah.
I think there's like a legal cap to how much he actually has to pay.
Oh, really? Well, that'd be
not
nice.
Not in every state, and he's been sued in more than one state.
Yeah.
So who knows? That could be really bad for him. But I'm pretty sure he just like, I'm bankrupt. Right, like he owns so many businesses and stuff, he can get around all that somehow.
So Cassandra says, ladies can 100% do drag. Drag stands for dress resembling a girl. Anyone can do that, lol.
Yeah, but it's cheating. You know, it's kind of just like the trans in sports and stuff. You're born with a genetic advantage that's gonna disproportionately disrupt the competition field.
Absolutely. And it's happening here. It's happening everywhere. It's crazy.
Happening everywhere.
Mm-hmm. So India.
What happened
is going to surpass China soon for the highest population.
Right. But there's that Peter Zion guy isn't very impressed by that because the displacement, is that even a word? The male to female ratio is really bad for all that Chinese population. Not only that, they kind of misrepresented their population when they did a census. So
of course.
It's really hard to count all those people, right? But yeah. Who knows? But he doesn't think that the population is very impressive from those places because it's doomed to collapse not everybody,
just like us.
not everyone agrees with him, right? But no, we're not doing that bad because we have almost 50-50 male to female, right?
Oh, I see. Yeah.
They have it.
But is India
much
like
worse.
that too? Yeah.
India, I can't really remember.
China is, but like I think that's why India is going to surpass them.
But for China, there's a big problem that like they don't have very many 20 to 60-year-olds, right? They have a lot of old people, and then they have the gender.
There's not much of a middle class in India. It's just poor and rich. That's about it. You know, there's a huge gap. But there's like so much money in India. Like there's so much money, could develop into like a superpower. Like they've said for like a long time now. Like like you know, by 2025 now they're saying.
Apparently, you stay in those super rich Dubai hotels that face the ocean. You can see thousands of people every morning go into the ocean to take a shit. That literally like that because that's just their plumbing.
Jesus.
Around there when you live by the ocean.
And there's designated shitting streets as well.
I don't know about that, but
there is.
Yeah. I hate that shit. Why do we talk about shit so much on this podcast?
I don't know, man. Ever since Kyle G showed up.
Kyle G did do it to us, didn't he?
Yeah.
I wonder if we should have Kyle back.
You guys think we should have Kyle back?
Or if we should have guests at all?
Tell us in the comments. Give us
constructive criticism too, yeah.
Yeah. That would be nice. What else we got here? Washington State Middle School licking game.
Right. Okay.
This is stupid.
This was the dumbest thing. Apparently, there was a security guard that like just worked at the school that came over and did it with students. And
really? That's all it was?
You can't really tell in the video, but that's why people are like, "Oh, that's so creepy."
So it's just him? That's the only one?
I couldn't tell you.
It wasn't like the other teachers signed up for it?
Because there's an annoying ass person in the background of the video that keeps going. Video right here. It keeps going,
All right, let's see it, Andrew. Yeah, they were filming it on a Nokia from like 2002. Really
can't see anything.
Yeah, what the fuck were they filming this with?
Oh, there's no sound.
There's no sound. What did we do? Oh, Jer.
Oh, yeah, sorry.
We're supposed to be doing the equilibrium.
So there's cream on either side of the plexiglass. And,
yeah, that looks like a security guard there.
Yeah.
The kids are saying it's gross.
Yeah.
That guy looks like he's making out with the fucking plexiglass.
I thought, like, all the teachers were doing that. Ugh. Just stupid.
It's very dumb.
It's not the end of the world, but it is stupid.
I wonder how much of this stuff just happens anyways and people didn't have cell phones in their pocket.
And people just didn't care. They're like, whatever.
Bunch of window-licking retard. Wasn't that like a derogatory term to call you a window licker?
No, retard is the derogatory
no, but like,
term used.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure.
No, window licker is one yet.
Yeah, I didn't say it. You just said it though.
You did say it.
A window licker. I'm pretty sure that was a derogatory term back in like the 50s.
Probably.
Yeah.
They had some weird names back then.
Anyways, those guys are really weird. What's even dumber is that the news cycle picks that up and they're like, "Oh, look at these guys looking windows," and then we have to talk about it again afterwards.
Yeah. Well, we got one more topic here, and then I think since it's 420, we should definitely play memes today.
Sure.
Just laugh at memes for a while. New York City illegal Chinese police stations. Heard anything about this?
Yeah, we heard about them like in Canada even too, right?
Yeah, so
it's not illegal if they let them do it.
Well, there's legal ones here, and I would imagine there's legal ones in the States too.
Oh, so they're like private.
They busted like 3 of them or something like that were operating like illegally. That's kind of weird, eh?
That is weird. How do you like run under the radar so much? It's like actual spies.
Who knows?
Huh?
That's
some
what I
actual
think.
James Bond people. You have to imagine there are actual James Bond people employed by the government that look for people like that.
Oh yeah,
right.
That'd be cool if one of them just like documented his life and then like put out all this footage when he died.
Yeah, when you die, right?
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Who's gonna give a fuck about a guy 100 years ago?
No, but like even the guy that just died, like just see
Yeah.
the stuff he did, like that'd be cool, man.
Yeah, I'm sure they all write a book by the time they're in their deathbed, but I'm pretty sure you sign a bunch of paperwork that means you go to jail if you tell anybody all this stuff too, right?
Yeah. Oh, that
Who
reminds me
knows?
of a topic we missed.
What?
That's the Hunter Biden whistleblower.
Yeah, tell me. That's another one you just pull out of the back page of the
This is a
newspaper.
big. No, this is a big one. This is on the front of CNN and on the front of Fox. They both are talking about this for some reason. And, well, not for some
whistleblower.
reason. It's important. So, in that whole case right now, there's a whistleblower that came out, and he's seeking like protection right now.
And it's on the front page of CNN and Fox.
Yeah.
That doesn't sound like protection to me.
Well,
Anyways, sorry.
So the
continue.
reason why he's asking for that is because basically he has like evidence that that the FBI was mishandling the evidence in order to taint it. Actually, the Biden administration, because they're doing the investigation on themselves.
Okay.
They are purposely mishandling the evidence, so it'll be tainted. So then there's no case. So he's coming out. He wants to come out and like give that information, give that proof. And,
Yeah.
And he's asking for protection, I believe.
It's so sad that he's going to commit suicide soon.
He's
Yeah.
gonna unalive himself.
Yeah.
That's what they call it, so we don't get flagged.
Huh. I wonder what ChatGPT thinks. Yeah. Oh, did you see the robot that killed itself this week?
No.
They tasked this one AI robot with just picking up a box and moving it over. Yeah, if you type this in, I bet you'll find it. They task him with just picking up a box and moving it over to a conveyor belt, and after
and over again?
just over and over again.
But they also give him like
he has
obviously more
he
programming.
has full
like to,
full AI cognition and stuff, and he just gives up after a while. Try to find a shorter video. We don't need to watch a whole thing there, but yeah, he apparently his program in his head just said it's smarter for me to shut down right now than it is to do this task for the rest of my life.
That's
Right?
crazy.
Yeah. So it just fucking collapsed, just crumples to the ground.
That speaks a lot, though, eh?
Yeah, I know, right? And then you're like, oh, it's for the guys making $10 an hour, just moving boxes, in a warehouse.
Imagine worse than that, like moving people's pianos and like china cabinets and like
Right, and you're
not
just
breaking anything, and then you break shit. Just stressful.
You keep like lying to yourself about why this is a good thing for you to do and why you should keep doing it every day. And you just look at that robot kill itself. Apparently, that's the smartest thing that we have to offer. Right?
And it just killed itself.
And it just killed itself. Yeah, that's it right there. So
just shut off.
after 10 minutes, it just shut itself off. Maybe they explain shit here.
It collapses under pressure.
Digit, a robot designed to lift boxes in a warehouse, collapsed while demonstrating the efficiency of automating manual labor. And it just gave up, yeah.
Now, was that a malfunction?
No, apparently it's code, and its head just decided to turn itself off.
Made a full recovery. It's like
Yay.
we're not letting you die. You wanted to die, and we're just like, nope.
Right. So, yeah, clearly robots aren't ready to take over, as it asked us the question there.
Wait,
but-
that's in Canada?
No. It's
Oh,
on
this is
Global
on
News.
Global News.
Yeah, I couldn't imagine that's in Canada.
Yeah, in Canada, you can choose to just get shut off forever.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
And what's it
That's
called?
why
Made?
medicine's so
And what's
cheap.
it called? Made?
Maids.
Look at the top. It says made. Conspiracy.
Oh, I think we got a conspiracy episode coming.
Carm would love that one.
Yeah. But yeah,
That
it's.
almost looks like CGI.
I know, right? It seems like, oh, it's just a fucking robot, a dumb robot fell over, but it speaks to like.
Those are cool looking robots. I'll give them that, though.
It speaks
That's
to how
sweet.
often, how much longer are we going to get people to work for minimum wage and
Well, we got these things to do.
do this stuff over and over again?
I remember like a long time ago, I was saying like eventually, instead of like going to school to like learn how to do certain things, you're going to go to school to learn how to take care of a robot that does that,
That
for
does
you.
all that
yeah.
stuff. That's true. The robots need maintenance.
Yeah.
But then there's a robot that does the maintenance for the robots.
But man, this robot looks like it's straight out of a Pixar movie. Those eyes and stuff looks like Wall-E or something.
That's true. I honestly never saw this before. But yeah. It doesn't seem like much. It honestly it collapses pretty softly there, but
Damn.
who knows? This universal basic income that you're talking about, plus that kind of might disrupt the lower income labor kind of bracket.
Well, with the price of everything, if they don't want
if they don't want to raise the inflation of wages,
they're gonna have to give out a universal basic income to make up for all the price increases on everything.
Yeah,
just so we can afford shit. Fuck, man.
Yeah,
it's getting crazy.
It's crazy. I mean, smarter people than us can explain it a lot better. But where does this universal basic income come from?
Yeah, I don't know.
Right,
they'll just pull it out of their ass, I guess.
Sultans and
I'm sure it's a lot easier once they switch over to their digital currency. So they give us money and then tell us where we can spend it and how we can spend it, and it's like communism.
Yeah, right. They pretend to pay you.
Yeah. So we all know Justin Trudeau admires the Chinese dictatorship. So
yeah, I think it's going to encourage people to sit on their ass and do nothing. I think the thought behind it is people can pursue their dreams because they don't have to worry about making ends meet.
Yeah, but the thing is, by the time they introduce that, it'll be just enough money to get by, like just enough.
Right, and for a young kid that doesn't have much ambition, you want to give him free money. He's going to sit there and play video games and smoke pot, right?
Yeah. There's certain people that could really use it, but we already have programs for those people and stuff like that. Like,
yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. As much as I would love to be given free money all the time, nothing's free.
No. There's no such thing.
It's going to come at a big cost, and that cost is communism.
Yeah. So you work to pay taxes, to collect basic income, to like pay more taxes. It doesn't make much sense. It's a big loop.
Yeah.
What happens when people stop working? And there's nothing to tax anymore. Then you start taxing gas. You start taxing breathing air.
Yeah, then you just hit the bong and just go to sleep.
Yeah.
Just I'll forget
like
about
the rest of it. It's too bad we can't play like reggae music in the background and just forget about our problems.
Yeah, if only we had some like copyright-free reggae music to play.
Yeah.
Oh well. But what we do have,
what do we got?
Are some memes to go through. I think if you guys want to call in, you guys can call in.
That's another one, yeah.
And we'll just play memes for now, and we're gonna finish the episode off like that because it's 4:20 and we should be having a good laugh.
How do they
Shouldn't
call
be so
in?
serious.
Tell them how they call in.
Andrew, get on the mic and tell them how they call in.
Oh, they gotta join the Discord.
They got to go to Discord, and make a Discord, find our Discord.
Is that in the description to the video?
No, actually, it's not.
Jesus.
Andrew, you had 1,000 jobs.
We got, and only one mattered.
All right. So if you want to call in, even on my Facebook, whatever, we'll just take the audio call. That'll work just fine.
Yeah, don't
worry.
worry.
You just want to come in and say your 2 cents, it doesn't matter. You could be in and out, or you can spend the rest of the episode with us. But feel free to tune in or to call in. And in the meantime, let's play some memes.
Woo. Yeah, don't worry,
I'll drop it in chat right now.
Yeah.
I'm sure next week we'll have it a lot.
Boom, there it is.
Oiled.
There's the link, guys.
Thank you, Andrew. So what are we getting to now, Jer?
All right, let's start with that guy with the neck brace. I love this one.
What happened, fool?
I'm fucked up. That's what happens when you get into a fucking car wreck. Look at me. All fucking pendejo and shit. What the fuck? I can't even turn. Stop recording me. And this one in the back seat.
No, don't bring me in this. I look a mess.
Shit.
He's so
And
upset.
here I am buying y'all food. What the fuck kind of shit is that? Can't even drink.
Oh god. That sucked. That guy needs a straw.
Are you okay?
I'm uncomfortable.
Yeah, no shit.
The fuck? I can't even look at you. I look at you with my eyes like this. It's not cool, Mom.
This is mom.
Stop.
There's literally nothing you
Hurry up
can
and
do.
pay for the food.
Holy shit.
That lady's having way too much fun, though.
Fucked up.
Oh, yeah. So was I.
Yeah.
God damn. I was crying laughing. Yeah, that one.
What's...
This
Okay, yeah.
is a good one.
We know how to beat Liverpool.
Oh, you like Real Madrid? Oh, thank fuck for that, Jesus. Let me show you some, actually.
Oh, W. I have Ronaldo on.
Yeah. Do you know, I actually got an extra large. Do you want to know why?
Why?
So we can both wear it when we're cuddling.
Oh, I got you.
Thank you. No, don't skip, because, hey, you can join in as well if you want. You can join in as well. How old are you?
How old are you? Huh.
I'm 21. Oh, I'm going prison.
She's 14.
Wait.
Can't believe it.
So
She did not look 14. She didn't. Got to get the age. You've got to get the age. Rule number one. Get the age.
What happened?
What happened? She was 14.
Okay. So,
So I'm 21.
what's the matter?
Sorry?
What's the matter? Only 7 years difference.
I'm getting the word nonce.
Oh, fuck, that's a good one.
No, they don't like 14.
What's the
at all.
problem?
What are we
check
doing?
that out.
Okay.
This is crazy.
This is a video game, isn't
This is
it?
a video game. It looks like super real.
I saw someone post this too. It looks real as hell for sure, but like you're still playing a video game, right? Like even in VR, you're still gonna smell fucking food getting cooked in the kitchen.
Yeah, on another video it shows like people getting shot and stuff. It's just crazy how realistic it looks. It's fun.
Yeah.
But yeah, go to the next
Imagine if they put like a suit on you where you felt bullet impact
one.
or
Oh,
something.
that'd be crazy. Play that one.
The number one thing I can't get
Wait,
over
wait.
is how do you move your feet in VR? I've never done it, but like a first person shooter.
Healthy real hydration.
This,
Introducing Gatorade Fit.
this is Gatorade Fit.
Healthy real.
Yeah.
Healthy, real hydration.
You want to buy some Gatorade Fit? So that's what they're fighting Logan Paul's shit with, the Prime Energy. Have you ever even seen that?
Yeah, I've seen that. Oh, hey, go down a bit. Go down to that Lebanon one. Yeah, I've seen his product Prime. Yeah.
Yeah. So they put out Prime, and so Gatorade put out that Fit stuff afterwards.
Oh, okay. So these are the people from people in Lebanon raiding the fucking bank for their funds. I'm sure this is from a completely different event. Oh, maybe not.
Personally, I loathe violence. I'm a doctor, not a bandit. But today, this is war.
J'ai pas peur de mourir, j'irai jusqu'au bout pour récupérer notre argent.
I just want to be really clear about what it is you're talking about.
Again
When
with the
you're talking
background
about
music.
Holding up the bank.
If necessary,
Yeah, I need
absolutely.
that. Huh. And then, so the whole country of Libya is going to try to get their shit, and they can't.
Lebanon.
There we go. Jesus Christ.
Well, at least this doctor is.
Maybe lost to everything.
At least this doctor. Imagine if everything's okay.
Oh, look, there's two ways to get your money. There's two ways to get your money.
Check which no bank will accept to cash.
So one option was to give you a piece of paper, a check,
Yes.
that would be worthless.
Or I could withdraw it converted arbitrarily from their part to Lebanese lira at the rate of 8,000 liras for a dollar.
Yeah.
That sucks. So then can you not like leave the country and take money out from a different bank?
I guess not.
That's
terrible.
That's literally there's nothing stopping that from happening here either. Right? Yeah. Other than we just don't all agree to pull our money out at the same time. If that happened, everything collapses. But
trick is just don't have money.
Just don't have money. Yeah, trust me.
Okay,
this is so good.
Oh fuck.
All right there. I got your attention.
Jesus.
You put the power of trust in yourself because you want to trust only you.
Keep her going.
She's okay.
She's okay.
All right.
She's all right.
She's fine. Do this.
He's like, dude, you gotta
home.
stop. What an idiot.
That her head bounced.
Yeah,
like
dude.
full on concussion. Boom.
Oh yeah. Dude.
She's fine. I do this all the time.
All right, what else we got here?
Should we do one more?
Andrew's got some to show us.
Oh, Andrew.
Let's let Andrew play
Yeah,
a few.
yeah,
He's
yeah.
been sending them to the podcast, and we haven't been playing them. So hit it, Andrew.
Oh, shit.
Play all of them.
Just randomly.
Bud Light. The Kid Rock one.
Usually the part that you remember anyways.
I seen that one. Everyone's making fun of her.
I like Miley.
The poor lady's been singing since she could talk, and her voice is clearly fucked up. Everyone makes fun of her.
there, Joe? Gosh damn, what the hell is
I
don't know.
That wasn't me.
Ain't on that one.
That's what I've been wondering. Has anyone checked on Shane Gillis lately? That guy used to drink like 20 Bud Lights.
Oh, no shit. What's he
per
gonna do?
He's probably sucking dick or cutting his own off or something, right?
Yeah.
That's why you haven't seen him lately.
Fair enough. What's this?
It's a straight 5-0 with a roll cage. All that.
Right.
Cut it out.
The boss mode unlocked.
Straight 5-0 with a roll cage. All that.
Wake some up.
Let's go.
Oh, shit.
You want to fucking go?
Holy shit.
All right. I think we're good for one more.
Yeah. Oh, that one. Yeah, this one's so good.
Yeah. Do you want him to live? Yes or no?
Yes.
Okay. Do you want her to live? Yes or no? You do? That's your question. Don't you feel like Omego's a little bit traumatizing? No one's dying. Don't worry. The guy that's underneath the table is not dead. Look. Look, he's not dead. I'm kicking him.
Poor little
Okay,
girl.
maybe he is dead. But she's totally alive. Right, sweetie? All right, look, kiddo. Don't tell anybody. Do you want to play a game?
Yeah.
Oh, so good.
I hope there aren't little kids playing that fucking Omegle shit.
Yeah,
by
well, there
themselves. Creepy. All right, are you ready for outro here? Or are you gonna?
Oh, Sotro time, eh?
Yeah, I
That
think that's a
time.
good one. We kind of stumbled over our own dicks, but that's gonna
It
happen.
was 420.
When you're as
We had a
girthy as
chill
me.
episode.
It was chill. It was quite chill.
It was quite chill.
Yeah.
I mean, show me someone else that gets that baked and then does an hour podcast and talks about real issues in the world.
Real hard hitting news.
Yeah, the shit that
being
global
said,
TV isn't gonna fucking.
I don't think I'm gonna do that again. That was way too high for an episode.
Yeah. Until next 420.
Yeah, if it lands on a Thursday, that's. We had Cinco de Mayo last year. That's on. Is that going to happen again this year? No.
I don't know. I have no idea when that is.
Yeah, right.
I can't think of a holiday right now that we would smoke weed on the podcast for, aside from, maybe your birthday or my birthday.
And it's got to land on a Thursday.
Yep. Anyways, no one gives a shit about that.
No one gives two shits about my birthday. Thank you all for coming once again. This has been another episode of the Crowded Room podcast. This has been riveting. We learned about Elon's goddamn explosion, my kids getting born.
We went over a lot of topics today.
Jer's brain farts, yeah. But we thank you guys so much from the bottom of our hearts. Please like and subscribe. And if you like it, come see us again next week. Same place, same time. Are you ready to go?
Yeah, buddy.
All right. Thanks a lot, guys.
Letting you do your awesome outro.
Yeah,
there.
see you later.
Bye, guys.
Switchblade to a single midnight. Think twice about the motherfucking quick knock. Switchblade suicide with the wrist slice. Closed eyes won't rise when the sun's bright. Switchblade serenading in the moonlight. Holler through the fucking sky cause the moon bright. They say when the stars in my eyes really go running high, that we don't wanna lie when the union arrives. That street light shining, my time's arriving. Out when it's dark, cause we midnight vibing. Midnight driving, cruising by flying. Living so fast, never think about dying. Pose up in the dark and we hang out with the Batman. Scars on my knuckles cause we fucking with the wolf gang. Switchblade shining, night bright winding. Stars in my eyes when the moonlight shines in. Murder rap on my first track. Killing shit cause I've been begging. Suicide on the second, I don't care, just accept it. Knife swipe and your doom. Switchblade coming soon. Chills at your spine when we holler to the fucking moon. Still shine bright, fly spot. Make it eyes one, shut down, slice with the right swat. Blood on my fist, knife test on my wrist. Moonshine on the blade, just cruising through the mist. Middle of midnight, think twice about the motherfucking quick knife. Switchblade suicide with the wrist slice. Closed eyes won't rise when the sun's bright. Switchblade serenading in the moonlight. Holler to the fucking sky cause the moon bright. You know they say when the stars in my eyes better go running high. There'll be no one alive when the union arrives. In a little bit of midnight, think twice about the motherfucking quick knife. Switchblade suicide with the wrist slice. Closed eyes won't rise when the sun's bright. Switchblade serenading in the moonlight. Howling to the fucking sky cause the moon bright. You know they say when the stars in my eyes better go running high. There'll be no one alive when the union arrives. And a little bit of midnight, think twice about the motherfucking quick knife. Switchblade suicide with the wrist slice. Closed eyes won't rise when the sun's bright. Switchblade serenading in the moonlight. Howling to the fucking sky cause the moon bright. You know they say when the stars in my eyes better